Hello everybody, welcome to the next bonus video. In the last bonus video we did Teach Me Miss Lychee 4, and now we're doing the final one, Teach Me 5. Now I looked into why I didn't have it. So the requirements are dumb. To get number 5, you need to have obviously done the previous Teach Me Miss Lychees and get their correct answers. But to get 5, not only do you have to do the previous 4, but you have to purposely get Tsubaki's bad ending to get access to this. So with that, let's jump into the final episode of Teach Me Miss Lychee.
Teach Me Miss Lychee.
The beginning of a new year, and the free time that comes with it. There are no chores to do, no patients to see.
How are they hanging, booby lady? Tao has come to play.
Tao, you're here to study, not play.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tao is here to study.
Well, it's kind of early for this sort of thing, but let's get...
Why are we?
Is this...
Oh, please, not these people again.
We've been here before. It's a hospital! A hospital!
Ah, the smell of medicine.
Here again? This location has a startlingly high random phenomenon rate.
It is likely unstable, milady.
Could you not ignore the owner of the building and carry on with your conversation as if she wasn't here?
Milady, it is no small task to teleport across temporal boundaries.
That is something of an understatement. I have examined the documents my father left me at length, and I have a firm grasp of the theory. Putting said theory into practice, however, is proving difficult. Oh, have you been here long? I'm afraid you must have escaped my notice. Yes, I was here the entire time. Why must you pop in here out of the blue all of the time? If you've been here as long as you claim, surely you heard our conversation. I'm experimenting with a technique of localized temporal displacement. This particular experiment has not gone as planned. Nothing more. Yeah, right. So what is localized temporal displacement?
Put simply, madam, it is the process of warping time.
Time warp?
Yup. We've been traveling all across time so we can spy on the princess's boyfriend. Ah!
Learn when to keep your mouth shut, Guy, or I fear you shall lose it.
That hurts, princess.
You've often teleported me, milady. Why not attempt the same with him?
An excellent suggestion, Valkenheim. However, there are more pressing matters. I am rather parched. I require tea.
But of course, milady. However, if memory serves me, I do not believe the lady of this house is in the habit of drinking tea.
I had a feeling you were going to show up, so I took the liberty of procuring some black tea. Is that so? How intelligent of you. Hurry along, Valkenheim. I haven't all day.
Of course, milady. If you will excuse me. Excuse me, madam, but I have been unable to locate the tea you mentioned.
Didn't you bother to check the fridge? I made some nice iced tea, perfect for lazy afternoons.
You mean this?
Bingo! It's the perfect combination of price and quality. Enough! This idiocy is giving me a headache. Very well. Let our experiment commence.
Go, princess!
Come to me, Ragna of the past.
What? What in tarnation just happened?
I'll be damned.
Falkenhayn and Taukaka.
Meow! Cat person! It's cat person!
Oh, this is unexpected.
Whoa, what the hell's going on? Damn you, Rabbit, what kind of crap are you trying to pull now?
Oh? He's, bigger than I expected, Princess. And the cat's with him!
Ugh! What's going on here?
Oh my! That little brat tagged along too.
Damn it, Rachel! How many times do I have to tell you to stop teleport?
Oh, enough of your prattle, Ragnar. Tell me, what day is it?
What day? Why the hell do you need to ask me that?
A servant should do as he is told and refrain from asking questions. Now, what day is it?
Let me think. It's the end of the year, December 30th? Maybe?
That's what unemployment will do to you. No sense of time at all.
Hey, no need to throw that around. Even though it's true. But still.
It's already the new year, which means...
It would seem I have summoned Ragnar here from some point in the past.
So it would seem.
Ooh, that's still amazing, Princess. A real breakthrough. You're really a genius.
Be silent, Guy.
Ouch, Princess.
With so many people here, I seem to be getting lost in the crowd.
Hey, hey, hey! Everybody looks like they're having fun. Tao wants in on the action, too.
I ain't real sure I've wrapped my noggin around this one yet, but from what I can tell, it looks like you just pulled off a little bit of forbidden sorcery.
Indeed, I did. It seems the best I could manage was a few days' time, but even so, I confess, I am rather pleased with myself.
And rightly so. That ain't no parlor trick.
Mr. Jubei, what exactly do you mean by that?
You know that sort of teleportation ain't done with Ars Magus, don't you?
I thought that teleportation was just a fairy tale.
Huh. Well, can't rightly blame you for thinking that. Reckon most people would. See, there's only 2, maybe 3 people in the world, Rachel included, who can pull off that sort of thing.
Then I assume you can perform this feat as well?
Me? Not likely. I ain't much for that sort of metaphysical hogwash. I can find my way around in Ars, same as any man. Cat. But I can't do magic. No way, no how.
If possible, could you explain exactly what that means?
Hey, you! Where do you get off being so casual with Master Jubei?
Oh, what an adorable little girl! I don't think I've ever seen you before. Hello there.
What? You just noticed me now?
For Tao's sake, do you think you could talk a little more about Ars Magus?
Well, shoot, can't see why not.
Dude, there's way too many people here.
Tao kind of remembers all of this from before. I mean, the history and how people started using Ars Magus.
You really remember? I'm impressed.
Let's see. A long, long time ago, there was a war, and Cat Person was a big part of it. Meow. And then, Cat Person's friend taught him how to use magic. And then, the magic went boom and bang and explode, and somehow became Ars Magus.
That's actually right, more or less.
I reckon so.
But Tao is still in the dark about the important stuff, like how does Ars Magus work? So, Tao needs to have the person who knows the most about it teach me. And the best way to find that person is by using Tao's caca senses. Meow!
Me? No.
What? Why not? Everyone else has been super nice and supportive. They've all taught everything with a smile on their face and a song in their heart. Meow.
Did they really? I far better things to do with my time than waste it attempting to teach the intricacies of Ars Magus to a mental infant.
Meow? Oh, then that means that this episode is over. Tao's a sad caca. Sad and hungry. Hey, good guy, wanna go get something to eat?
Well, if the rabbit says no, then there's nothing more to be done. Sure, let's go hit up a restaurant or something.
What? Why must you dine with Ragnar? Surely you are capable of feeding yourself.
Tao likes eating with good guy. What's wrong with that?
Ugh. I have changed my mind. I will explain to you the nature of Ars Magus, and in great depth. See that you listen closely.
Oh, really? You really changed your mind? Well, I guess Tao can stoically endure her hunger in the pursuit of knowledge. Let's hear what you have to say.
Oh, you shall. Do make sure you pay attention.
The princess is really mad.
That poor dear kitten is in for a terrible surprise. God bless her.
Okay, evil bunny lady, teach me!
Ugh. I assume you have already been told that during the Dark War, the Black Beast ceased its assault on humanity for approximately a year. Might I also be so bold as to assume you have retained that knowledge?
Of course, meow!
It was during that year of silence that Nine, now known as a great witch, passed her magic on to mankind.
9, huh? So, I guess her and Lacking Lady share something in common. That's so sad.
Magic could not be used in its basest form, however. Mankind was simply not capable of handling or manipulating it. Therefore, in order to make use of it, humanity did a great deal of research into the subject and eventually developed what you now know as Ars Magus. By using science to manipulate Seether, one of the legacies left us by the Black Beast, Ars Magus can be turned to myriad ends.
Oh! So now anyone can use Ars Magus as much as they want! Meow!
You are oversimplifying. Utilization of Ars Magus requires the one wishing to do so to recite a special code. I suppose you could liken it to a spell, although Ars is generally the accepted term for an Ars Magus spell. At any rate, one simply chants this code, and the desired Ars Magus effect is achieved. That is, in a nutshell, the grimoire system.
Ah! Tao is starting to see a pattern form. Tao wants a grim fandango so she can use Ars Magus. But that means I'm going to have to get a bookshelf, meow! Tao never had a bookshelf before.
Ugh, your idiocy. There are simply no words. You see, a grimoire does not always appear as a book.
Meow? But isn't that grim thingy a book?
That you are familiar with the origins of the word grimoire, and yet apparently incapable of meaningful discourse boggles the mind. Yes, the word grimoire once referred to a sort of book. However, the code one recites for an Ars simply activates an encrypted spell within the grimoire.
Aha! I see now! Wow! This is all new to Tao!
This crude man-child will provide a serviceable example. You see his right hand? It is a grimoire, yet it is not book-shaped. Do you see?
Hey, Rachel, you do know that she's one of the millions of vigilantes out for my blood, right?
Oh, so Good Guy's hand is also one of these grimoire, huh? Wow, that's gotta be tough. Evil Bunny Lady, which one of those is your grimoire? Is it the Black Pig or the Flying Meat Bun?
Pig? Pig? You did not just say that, sweetheart.
Pig is bad enough, but Meat Bun? Have you seen what that monster does to meat buns?
Oh, no, no, no. Me use Ars Magus? Surely you jest. I would never stoop so low. Why the mere thought of it? Ugh.
Oh, Tao just thought that... Then how did Rabbit Lady Magus and make the wind go pew-pew!
I'm sorry, was I unclear earlier? I have tapped the tremendous power of sorcery, which is greater than magic, which is in turn greater than Ars Magus.
So now I know what Ars Magus is, meow, but I still don't get what its purpose is. So teach me more, meow.
Oh, I tire of this. Valkenheim, you may continue in my stead.
As you wish, milady.
Oh, please teach me more, Butter Person.
My apologies, madam, but I am not butter. I am, in fact, a butler.
Right! Gotcha, Butter Boy!
Very well. I shall pick up where Madam Rachel has left off. When Ars Magus was first developed, it became clear to its creators that the power and effectiveness of a grimoire could vary wildly, depending on who wielded it. What caused this discrepancy, they wondered. In time, it became clear that Ars Magus synchronicity was the cause.
Oh, Tao remembers this. It's where Tao would only need 10 pieces of Seether, where others would need to use 20.
Indeed, you are correct, young lady. Since the discovery of the principle, mankind was able to devise more and more efficient Ars Magus. Unfortunately, even that was not sufficient to defeat the Black Beast. Humanity knew they would need even more power, and developed Ars Armagus, also known simply as Armagus. Armagus is Ars Magus that has but one purpose: to bring death to one's opponents. However, in order to be most effective, it requires a great deal of Seether. Do you know where Seether was most abundant during the war against the Black Beast?
Meow, meow, don't ask me. I don't know.
Tao, I believe that Rachel told you this earlier. You know, where Seether originally flowed from?
Oh, I remember now. The Black Beast. Seether came out of it, so that's where you find a lot of it.
You are correct. Put another way, one needed to be near the Black Beast in order to use Armagus most effectively. Naturally, close range and melee weapons would be the most effective, and research was therefore focused in that direction. This led to even further advances in the development of Armagus. Those with particularly high synchronicity were given especially advanced weapons. Perhaps the most well-known of them was the sealed weapon Izayoi. At the time, I was told that many of them were produced, but today there are only one or two that remain.
So that Izayoi is the strongest?
No, although it is quite powerful. The sealed weapons were not the final stage of Armagus evolution, however. That final stage came in the form of the Nox Nyctores, the causality weapons. The Nox Nyctores were conceived as weapons that would be used directly against the Black Beast in melee combat. For that reason, their power was far, far greater than any other Armagus.
Wow! So they used Nox Nyctores in Ars Magus and got even stronger!
They did indeed get stronger. Perhaps it was because of the war, or perhaps it was because they were desperate, but there were risks taken.
Risks?
The great power of Armagus was nothing without cost. Many of the people who wielded them experienced serious side effects. Some lost their senses, and some, well, perhaps it is best to say that some went quite mad. I was told the emotional contamination of the Nox Nyctores was especially great. In the end, very few people had sufficient synchronicity to use the Nox Nyctores. Those people later became known as the Six Heroes.
Meow! Tao never knew that the history of Ars Magus was so deep!
Indeed it is. Ars Magus can be quite useful, but it was only created at the cost of a great many souls.
Meow! Tao really learned a lot!
Indeed you did. Education is of the utmost importance. You must understand your past if you are to succeed in your future. I am quite sure Master Jubei has very high hopes for you, young lady.
Really, cat person?
This old fart's a little stuffy, but he ain't lying. I got real high hopes for you, kid. That's why I hope you don't forget everything you heard today.
Today's stuff was really complicated, meow. But Tao will try her best not to forget. I'm writing all of this down so I don't forget.
Oh, so you're starting to take this seriously? Hey, let me see your notes for a sec. What the hell is this supposed to be? Can you actually read any of this? I mean, you're writing. It looks like you dipped a bunch of worms in paint, made them do an unholy mix of breakdancing and lambada, and watched as they exploded from the strain. But 100 times worse.
Hey, that's not nice, meow. I can read it. Oh yeah, I had a question. Were there a lot of these Nox Nyctores?
I think there were about 8 or 9.
There are 10 of them, you meathead.
Whoa! How the hell did you get here?
Damn, are you an idiot? The number of Nox Nyctores is basic beyond basic. I mean, it's so simple to remember. Yeah, so simple.
What the hell? Where do you get the right to say anything, Fleabag?
Sorry, good guy, but I think I'll be calling you Pinhead Person from now on. That's it. It's perfect. Pinhead. Pinhead.
Oh, damn you both.
Come on, Ragnar, don't let them get to you. They're just kids after all. Why don't you show them you do know what you're talking about?
That's right, Pinhead. Explain away. Explain everything. Meow.
Oh, okay. Will, damn it, I will. You already know that the Nox Nyctores weapons are dangerous, so I'll just skip all that crap.
Meow.
Okay, now look at this.
Meow. There really are only 10 of them.
The costs involved with them are pretty damn high. Anyway, I'll just start from the top of the list. All right, the first one is called the Gigant Take Mikazuchi. It was way too powerful, so they sealed it away. Okay, next.
Wait! That was kind of sloppy and uninformative. Meow!
Shut it, you! Next up is the Mukro Algesco, Yukianasa. It's basically a sword with a blade made from permafrost or something. You've probably seen Jin waving it around. Whoever can use it is given the ability to take water from the air, crystallize it, and then use it as a weapon. They can also just straight up freeze it, and they kill their opponent with it. Okay, next.
Master Jubei, his explanations, are they okay?
Well, they ain't wrong, strictly speaking. Can't say I see much wrong with them. Hell, they're probably just about perfect for Taokaka, short and sweet.
You over there! You're being too loud, so just shut your face. Next is the Arcus Diabolus Bulwark. That whacked-out chick Noelle has this one. I guess it attacks anything that it recognizes as a target, and it'll ignore walls, barriers, and all that kind of shit. It's like the optic barrel. Moving on. Next is the Deus Machina Nirvana. That brat Carl has this one. This one really stands out. You guys have seen this one before, right?
Oh, that's Super Not Soft Person!
It's basically a combat doll. The fingers become claws, it emits balls of energy, it plays volleyball, and it also comes with those damn time bombs. Honestly, I want nothing to do with them. So, okay, next. Next on the list is the Mukro Somnio Musashi. My master has this one. Maybe you could explain this to her?
All right. I had to make Musashi just for me. It can cut things you can't usually cut. You'll see what it can do soon enough.
Man, are you still keeping that thing under wraps? You'd better bring that sucker on in the next game, yeah? All right, next. The Interfectum Malus Okami. That annoying masked freak has this one.
Meow? Masks? Cal can think of 2 of those offhand.
The blade is made from a special metal, and it can nullify Ars Magus. Well, I heard it has yet to actually display its power yet, but anyways, next. Next is Geminus Anguium, Ouroboros.
Hey!
Ah, don't scare me like that! Anyway, what the hell is your problem?
You just totally skipped over Luna's weapon. What's with that? Master Jubei, Ragnar the Bloodedge is being a
Ragnar, stop acting like a kid.
Yeah, stop acting like a kid!
Call me what you wish. I could give a rat's ass. I'm leaving yours for last. You can explain it later if you want.
Ragnar the
Oh, okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. You, switch with her. Get your ass out here now. I know you can hear me. Get out here now.
What is it? Sorry, I was sleeping.
Then cut to the chase. Just explain what your Nox Nyctores does.
Okay, I guess. Our Nox Nyctores is called Arma Rebor Machori. Its abilities, incarnation of matter. If we lose it, we lose our memories. Is that enough for you?
Yep, perfect.
Good. Glad to hear it. Now, if you'll excuse me, have a good night, all.
What? Why did Senna get to have all the fun?
Haha, sucks to be you.
Ragnar the Bloodedge, you son of a bitch! You pay for this!
Yeah, whatever. Now let's move on. Next up is the Geminus Anguium, Ouroboros. The really annoying bastard with the green hair uses this one. The Ouroboros directly affects a person's emotions, so it can be a bitch to deal with. We should take it out as soon as possible, as I know it'll come back to bite us all in the ass. Okay, next. Next is the Phoenix. Something or other.
Something, Phoenix? That's a weird name. Meow.
Actually, I don't really know what it's called. Supposedly it was lost during the war. I did hear it was able to destroy other Nox Nyctores, so maybe someone got rid of it before it caused any trouble.
Luna knows what happened to it.
No shit, really?
But Luna isn't going to tell Ragnar the Bloodedge a damn thing about it. I'm not telling either, meow!
Hey, what the hell? Come on, tell me too!
No! What she said!
Damn it, you two!
Well, shoot. That ain't all of them. But it don't look like those kids are gonna be quieting down anytime soon.
I'm sorry. Tao's been learning a lot lately, so she's become quite the smart aleck as of late.
Well, she's still a kid, ain't she?
Could you tell me about the remaining Nox Nyctores? I'll pass all of the information on to Tao later.
I gotta level with you, ma'am. There's only one other Nox Nyctores, and that's the Lux Sanctus Murakumo. Thing is, I ain't seen the thing, and as far as I know, neither has anybody else. I don't even rightly know what it does. That being the case, can't see as there's much I can tell you about it. There is something else you should know, though. Far as I know, that's all the Nox Nyctores. But there are some nasty things out there that are what I guess you might call imitations. Weapons that are just about up there with the Nox Nyctores.
Ah, yes, I've heard rumors about them.
Not too shabby, ma'am. Figures, I suppose. Wouldn't have been working for her if you weren't pretty clever. I'm guessing you heard of an artificial causality phenomenon weapon then. The name kinda says it all, but the way I figure it, they're like the Nox Nyctores, except they're made out of steel and electricity, not Ars Magus, Seether. Thing is, they run off atomic energy. Real Nox Nyctores, they run off of something else. They ain't the real thing, sure. But I hear them artificial thingamajigs are just about as dangerous as a genuine Nox Nyctores. The crazy thing is, when one of the Nox Nyctores gets near one of them artificial causality phenomenon weapons, it kinda recognizes it as something similar to itself.
Wow, that's truly amazing. Could that actually happen?
Sure can, ma'am. Hell, my Musashi and I ran into one of them once. Won't be forgetting that anytime soon, let me tell you.
I see. This is quite interesting.
One last thing. I heard through the grapevine that there's something out there people are calling the Idea Engine. And it's pretty much the improved version of that artificial causality phenomenon weapon. Can't say I know much more than the name, though. There are a few other things out there that'll give Nox Nyctores a run for its money, but I reckon you and Tao Kaka will run into them soon enough.
It seems as if Tao has a tough road to travel.
I wouldn't get my britches in a twist over it. I figure she's a good kid. She'll do just fine.
I guess so.
Damn brats running around.
It's all your fault, Ragnar the Bloodedge! Meow! That was fun!
Oh, welcome back, everyone.
If you kids were running around outside, make sure you wash your hands now, you hear?
Okay, meow! Okay, Master Jubei!
Oh, okay.
Hey, everybody. I just want to thank you for your help today.
Thanks, meow!
Indeed, it is a mark of class to give credit where credit is due.
Rabbit, you didn't do anything.
Happy to help, ma'am. Taukaka's got a lot to learn. She's gonna be a big girl soon.
Yep! Tao's gonna get lots bigger, especially in the booby area!
No, Tao, he means big as in more mature. Not, boobies.
Oh, if you put it that way.
Let's not start with the congratulations just yet. Tao, do you actually remember any of what we just talked about?
My money's on not a damn thing.
It was rather complicated.
You guys are all being meanies, meow! Tao remembered all of it!
Then let's review what we learned today.
Okay, fine. So what is the name of Luna's Nox Nyctores?
Alright, time for question. So what one it is, if I get it wrong somehow, I will cut, but it should be... it's definitely not Ouroboros, because that's Hazuma's. And it's not Yuki-Anasa. I believe it's free, but if I get it wrong, I will cut.
Oh, Luna's impressed.
Well, well. You done good, kid. I'm proud of you, Taukaka.
Yep!
I hope that it wasn't just a lucky guess.
Enough of that, Ragna. Here you go, Tao. A nice hot meat bun.
Yay!
Oh, is this idiocy finally at an end? Well, at least I seem to have found time for a nice nap. Come, it is time we left.
Oh, I made enough for everyone. Please, help yourselves.
Oh, please don't concern yourself on our account. Au revoir, madam.
Leave all the leftovers to Tao!
Hey, leave some for me. Hey!
Luna too!
Eat up, guys.
Well then, don't mind if I do.
Please do. Oh, and on that note, thus endeth this installment of Teach Me, Miss Lychee.
See everyone in the next game! Meow!
And that's the end of Teach Me Miss Lychee. So we'll end this bonus video here, and in the next bonus video I have something else I have planned to show. So if you enjoyed this bonus video, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. I'll see you all next time. Later.